Thanks for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. Today I am going to do some assembly line cards, 6 to be exact, of the basically the same card. I am doing these cards for my chemo buddies. They will be getting 2 cards of each kind when I'm done, and so they will have a total of 6 cards per person, and I have 3 buddies, so I'll be making 12 cards. I wanted to keep my cards very basic and easy. The cardstock is from My Favorite Things, except for that green layer, which is something that came from my stash. I'm pretty sure it was probably a gift from one of my crafty buddies, as it is a much thinner weight than the stuff I use from My Favorite Things. The stamps today are from Recollections, and the die is from Sizzix. I really like the die. It is a very simple font for the word hello, and as you will see in just a minute, I die cut that out of 2 different cardstocks, and using just my Tombow Mono Multi Glue, I glued those together to give them a little bit more body. I wasn't really careful about making sure that those letters lined up perfectly as far as when I glued the 2 pieces together, just because that gives it a little bit more interest. I do like the way that those came out, like I said before, and it was a lot of fun to do them. I also used the same Tombow Mono Multi to apply these pieces to the front of my cards. I just simply eyeballed those and basically centered them on the larger of those 2 panels. These cards are standard A2, measuring 4.5 by 5 and 4.25 by 5.5, and so they fit nicely in whatever envelopes you have, or whatever envelopes you'd like to make for these, and they make awesome gifts to do them like this. I will tell you that this entire process took me around half an hour to make, and that included being a little distracted by dogs who had to go potty, and by the telephone when it rang, and by my son when he came back from the pool, and the awesomeness of what we are now getting to be a quite loud thunderstorm. So far it seems to have calmed down a little bit outside, but we are expecting a little bit of rain, and my garden is absolutely loving that. I actually have tomatoes that will be ready in the next week, and I am going to love eating those. I inked up one of the stamps from the Recollections with some StazOn ink using my Martha Stewart block, and I stamped those several times onto Shrinky Dink brand name plastic. I do love Shrinky Dinks. It's something that I use just about every day. To kind of cover the blotches in the shrink plastic, I flipped those over so that the side I stamped was facing downward, and then colored over those images with a black 110 Copic marker, as well as an FV2 fluorescent dull violet color, which actually did not show up well in the final product, as you will see. I applied these to my card using just ordinary glossy accents. This product is from Ranger. The puffy paint that you see is a white paint from Tulip. I love this stuff. It's really easy to use. Even though I cleaned out the nozzle, it got a little gloopy on me, and I will be kind of straightening that out a little bit once this piece is dry. But Glossy Accents acts as both the glue and a sealant, and since I wanted these hats to have a little bit of a shine to them, I did seal them down, as well as seal the tops of them with the Glossy Accents. Then I went back over the top of those with some puffy paint, and to make that little hat band. So you will see that. Still pictures will follow. I hope that everyone is having a terrific week. I have enjoyed some time at the pool and outside. I'm also in a little bit of a creative slump, I should say. So doing this project definitely was good for me to get out of that little bit of a slump, And of course, as usual, anytime I'm stamping, I'm happy. And my husband will say when she's happy, she's quiet. Well, maybe not. So I guess he can keep open. I did all 6 cards the exact same way. I also used the white puffy paint to add a small accent on the O of the hello, as well as put 3 dots at the bottom of the card. Thank you for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. I am looking forward to being able to show you and reveal the new blog changes, which I hope will be coming up soon within the next 2 weeks. I appreciate you joining me. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Stamp happy. Be a blessing. Take care. Bye now.